All these school shootings, and which drag queen did it? None. Which transgender did it? None. Why is the Republicans focused so hard on the LGBT community but not on these school shootings? Who walked up in that camp in Texas a few days ago with that gun? Full of black children. Full of black children. Not my ass. Because I would never walk into a school full of children, regardless of what race or color or gender they are or sexual orientation, and unalive your children. It's so fucked up that you people are heavily distracted by this. But I'm going to tell you right now, look at all the gunmen who didn't sit up there and walked up in them schools and shot up them schools. How many of them were trans and drag or drag queens? Why are they so focused on the LGBT community right now, but not focused on the dead kids over at that school? Tell me that. And Candace Owens love a paycheck. She love coins. She love a bag. She don't give a fuck about your kids. But I don't have any fucking children for y'all to unalive. I don't. And I'm sorry that children are being shot down. I really am. It's heartbreaking. But the Republican Party, they're about money. They don't give a fuck about human lives, not even your children. So they're keeping you distracted by, ooh, the boogeyman, the transgender and the gays. Oh, they're teaching your kids, they're grooming your kids. I can pull up several receipts of GOP members getting caught with children of the same sex. The same thing they preach hard against. They're downfall behind closed doors. We've seen this play out. We've seen it. And once again, ain't no drag queen or transgender walking up in these schools unaliving your fucking kids. And can I bring up again how them two babies died over the last slice of cheesecake? Once again, if you got to Google that, grown men murdering babies over the last slice of cheesecake, let the baby have the cake. Damn. Your big grown ass that ate cheesecake your whole life. You want to unalive a baby over cheesecake. That pisses me off. You don't unalive a 2-year-old over cheesecake, you piece of shit. But you see, D ain't going hard about that. Because the heterosexual motherfucker did that shit. They did that shit. Same way with the heteros unaliving your children with these mass shootings in these schools. Ain't one drag queen or transgender walk up in these motherfucking schools and unalive your children. Maybe reading your kids a story, but I don't know how many of your kids came up dead from that. Now compare a drag queen reading your kids a story compared to your kid never come home again and a Superman casket that I can't get out of my motherfucking head. Because it's the saddest thing to fucking see. Small, innocent children, defenseless children dying. And these people are not focused on it. They won't focus on it because they don't want to change shit about the gun laws in this country. They want your kids to keep going away from this planet. But, like I said, keep the focus on us. Keep staring at us. Because when your back's is turned, because you staring at me thinking I want your children, that gunman going to run right back up in another school and get your kids again. Or better yet, your loved ones in a supermarket. Or how about a toy store next? Oh, the drag queens are reading my kids a story, yeah, and your kid's going to go home right after that goddamn story. But heterosexual gunmen running up in these schools, because none of these gunmen identify as LGBT, and you know that. They didn't identify as trans, none of it. This is the narrative that they're trying to push. And like I said, we can pull many receipts of men of the GOP, Ralph Shorty, in a hotel room with a 17-year-old boy smoking weed, bobbing for apples, and playing Chutes and Ladders. Ralph Shorty, after you done passed those anti-LGBT bills. We see you. So like I said, keep the focus on us. Because we ain't the ones unaliving your kids. And even if they took away story time with a drag queen, it's not going to stop the next heterosexual identifying black man or white man from running up in these schools, unaliving your children or your loved ones in the supermarket. Because for some reason, the LGBT and the trans and the drags are the big boogeyman. We're somehow the Godzilla of the city, stomping on your city, right? A small fucking percentage of people in the United States are somehow the biggest terrorists right now to you motherfuckers. Oh my God, my children. Really? Really? Because I order kielbasa, not Vienna. I like my men all the way grown, darling. I don't do baby dicks on grown man. Why would I want it on your child? And I don't even have the patience to deal with a teenager. I didn't have the patience to deal with a teenager when I was one. You people have lost your mind. Keep the focus on us, though. Yeah, because I don't have any children for y'all to slaughter or murder. And I feel sorry for you people who do have children. Your children are in danger, and not from us. Because I'm not running around here unaliving children. That's not how I get down. But like I said, Candace Owens will keep collecting those checks, pushing false narratives, and not giving two fucks about your children. Her and Marjorie and the rest of them fucking clowns over there at the GOP. No, fuck you very much. Stay close to your children. And don't be looking at us like we over here trying to do harm to your children. Because I've already told you in this video, I'm not here to do harm to your children. But I know several cunts in this motherfucking neighborhood that I live in the Bronx who only know a nigga for 5 minutes and already brought this motherfucker around your children. And then you wonder why they beating your kids to death over the last slice of cheese fucking cake. Or better yet, what was that? Arizona, when the guy lost his cool because a 2-year-old boy peed and poo on himself. And you done beat the child to death. It's a 2-year-old. I'm sorry, aren't 2-year-olds supposed to pee and poo on themselves? The fuck is wrong with you? But where's the whole outrage about that? Where's the pitchforks and torches on that? See how easy y'all forget and let shit like that go when the heterosexuals are out here killing the kids like a fucking Friday the 13th franchise? See how y'all so easy to just let that just breeze on over? Because when it comes to gay people and trans and drags, y'all quick to grab y'all pitchforks and torches. Our children, please. Like I said, I know about 50 cunts in this motherfucking neighborhood or more who will let a hood nigga savage, who's not in control of his emotions and not even supposed to be around children, unalive your fucking children over the last piece of fucking cheesecake. What was that one woman in Florida who picked that motherfucker up from prison, moved him in, and he was in there. He was in prison for doing something horrible to a child. Then the little girl walked in on him shooting her mother, and then as she jetted out the door, he's running down shooting the little girl. Yeah, look that up. Look that case up. Running, and guess who was hiding him? The black community. A family member. Damn. But y'all care so much for the motherfucking kids. Why is women moving men in who have already been convicted of abusing children? Why are you moving these men in around your children? But mama need a man, don't she? Mama need dick, don't she? And you and your child are dead, and this nigga is right back in. Because he wasn't supposed to be around motherfucking kids anyway. So like I said, if we are to watch out for, then what about these mothers or these parents who take their shit out on it? What about the woman who was beating up on her baby because the nigga wouldn't come home? And there's more than one cases of that. Y'all beating on the children because y'all niggas have a problem with each other. She didn't sit there and beat that child because the nigga wouldn't come home. And I'd have wore her ass out. You lucky I wasn't near you, bitch. I'd have wore you out worse than you gave it to that motherfucking baby. You went in on a 2-year-old because a nigga out here cheating on you. You take that up with that nigga. You don't take that out on no 2-year-old baby. You stupid bitch.